Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brian from Benzonlygarage. I'm here with my boy Josh. We're gonna be working on a 2006 CLS 55. We're gonna be replacing that supercharger for an upgraded one. That's a 1.8 liter supercharger. It comes stock on all these 113K motors, and we're gonna be replacing it with a Weistec kit. It's a 2.9 liter Whipple on there with their own little snout, their own little belt wrap kit. As you can see, some couplers, their fuel rails, and it says Weistec on there. Their fuel rails, their intake manifold, even their air filter says Weistec. And it comes with all these hardwares. They have all the bolts and everything that I'm going to be using for this, and then 630cc injectors, and then some hoses. Even their hoses, I think it says, yeah, it even says Weistec on their hoses. See that? So again, we'll be doing this. We'll be taking out the OEM supercharger, and then we'll be installing that one. Let me see. Testing. Go ahead.
Mic check.
Talk.
Today we're removing the supercharger.
My boy right here. Look at him. Ooh, look at his fit. Woo! Okay, so they already came off, but my phone died. My boy Josh over here, he likes to not charge my phone, and it just died. But anyways, it's off. What we're going to be doing is removing the intercooler, which is down there. We'll be using the bypass valve, and we're going to be installing it here. So that's what we'll be doing. I'm going to go ahead and do a time lapse of how to take apart this supercharger, and you guys can kind of see that. So now that the intercooler is removed, we got the bypass valve, and then we're going to be installing it on that kit over there, and you guys kind of see the blades in here. Actually pretty nice. Usually when the bearings go out, you'll see a bunch of like scoring in here. It actually looks pretty nice. But anyways, we'll go ahead and continue. I'll do another time lapse of putting that together, and then putting it inside the car. Okay, so it's all installed now. We're going to go ahead and add oil to the supercharger. There's a little, what was it again called? The side glass, where you can kind of see how much oil. So I need to get to the middle part. Let me see it. Side glass. Start seeing it fill up. Oh, there we go. Okay. A little bit more. What I've always been told is where you see that little circle, the oil has to be like right there. Well, I guess they gave me enough fluid for just that. I have no more fluid in here, so I guess maybe people would overfill it. I'm not sure. So this car does not have a tune on it yet. I'm waiting for my tuner to get back to me. That tune file. Beep. I torqued it. So we're going to try to start it without no tune file, without no nothing. I don't know how it's going to go. I honestly think it's not even going to start. And if it does start, it'll probably not run as good because it has bigger injectors. But we'll see. What's the worst that can happen? You can keep rolling.
Yeah, keep recording.
Oh, well, I guess it runs.
There's a huge hole over here. That has nothing to do with it, right?
What'd you say?
That noise. Where's that noise coming from?
It sounds like an exhaust leak. I'm gonna turn it off real quick. Is the water on the tank running?
Pump's running, yeah.
What is that noise?
Maybe that's just the supercharger. Sounds like exhaust, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like an exhaust leak, but
Is it the block-off valve?
maybe. Let me get the ears. I mean, it's not running city. It's not idling bad or anything. I'm kind of surprised because it has
Running
way
pretty
bigger
good for no
injector
tune.
and bigger throttle body. Yeah. Yeah, it's those VRP, these VRP little plates. So we're gonna have to modify that to make it sit more flush. But at least we know it's running. You can turn it off. Okay, now I don't think it makes any noise. Do you want to go ahead and start it for me?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll restart this whole video from the whole... No, it should be good now. It was just a little plate, aftermarket plate that was kind of not sitting right. It's not making a noise anymore. You know what I noticed? That this does not have a bleeder.
For the cooling system?
Yeah, can you add some more water on there? It doesn't have a bleeder. I need to see if I have a fitting, or I might have to recommend a fitting where it bleeds, like a T fitting. Yeah, I want to get a T fitting because there's no bleeder. Usually these the OEM hoses, they come with a little bleeder on there. This one doesn't have one, so that's something that I would for sure have to recommend on it. But it's running, it's idling. We still need to tune it. I wouldn't do anything crazy on, like, you know, driving it the way it is or anything. I might rev it. I don't know. I might just wait till tomorrow anyways. So yeah, so far as it sounds good. Sounds good. So what do you think of the install? I'm gonna turn off the car, but what do you think of the install, Josh?
So the install was a little bit difficult, so I definitely think you need some mechanical experience before you try doing this. He's obviously done a couple of these, so with his guidance and everything, we were able to do it. But if I probably wouldn't recommend doing it on your own because it's pretty extensive.
Yeah, I've already done like 4 or 5 already, but I haven't done one in, I would say, like a year. So I couldn't really remember exactly everything. So we had a little tough time putting that snout. The snout was probably the hardest, I would say. The snout, but everything else, yeah, you can easily like mess up, for sure. But it wasn't super bad. Okay. We got it done in what, a day and a half?
About 2 days, yeah.
Yeah, and both of us working together. So it's done now. Ready?